Okay, today we are going to talk about easy ways to make money. Well, there's no way, really easy way to snap your fingers and have money appear. But there are some ways that ain't too hard and might take a little time or might not take that long. You know, you can always save aluminum cans. You can go out along the road and pick up cans off the side of the road, or if you have auctions in your town, talk to the auctioneers, see if you can go through the trash and get the cans out of there, and you know, you can get your lawnmower and mow yards, or shovel snow, or go to auctions and help people load stuff. I mean, no, you're not going to get rich on any of these, but you make some quick money. The main thing about making money is going to be revealed later on in the video. And y'all going to be mad at me because you already know what it is. I'm just going to remind you. And sometimes the simple things we have a way of making hard. I do it. Everybody does it. So sometimes we just have to keep it simple. You know, some people use the terminology KISS, K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid. Well, that's right. You know, I went to the bank the other day, told them I had a stupid question. Lady said, there ain't no stupid question. I said, well, you have not met me yet then. So, let me tell you, I come up with stupid questions all the time. Sometimes I answer them before I have to open my mouth and show how stupid I am. And then other times I have to ask somebody. But, you know, I know we've all been there too. But, you know, we're all learning. Nobody knows everything. Nobody's perfect. Except for me, I'm perfect. I'm so perfect, I can show you how to do anything you want. All you have to do is do it the opposite way that I do it. Want to win the lottery? Let me pick the numbers, and then you just pick the totally opposite numbers, and you'll probably win. If I sure won't. Sure would be nice though, wouldn't it? So I know everybody getting on here. Well, how do I make money? How can I make money? How can I get rich overnight? What can I do to push a few buttons and make $20,000 a month? It's not that simple. It's not that simple. If you think you're coming to YouTube and just gonna punch a few buttons and do a few videos and then be done with it and just have money rolling in every month, no. And these people even tell you that if you watch different videos telling you how to make money and how they do it, and you know, I can't tell you nothing because I'm not making money. I'm just starting. So I hope to one day be able to tell you, hey, I'm making money now. But I'm gonna have to work at it. Just like you're gonna have to work at it. One way to make making money easy is find something you like to do. Somebody once told me, if you like what you're doing for work or for a job, you won't have to work a day in your life. Because if you like your job, you won't feel like you're working. And that was true for me most of my life. I drove a truck 15 years. I didn't consider that work. I enjoyed driving truck. I mean, nowadays, I wouldn't want to do it, but I did. I enjoyed it when I was out there. There's some things I didn't enjoy about it, but other things, I did. And that's the other thing, no matter what you do, you are going to have setbacks. You're going to have issues. You're going to have problems. You just got to work through them. And no, it's not going to be easy, but just have to, take it one day at a time sometimes. So, again, I hope y'all enjoying the content of my videos. If you are, I sure would appreciate subscribe and like the videos. But if you don't, I understand. We are all different. And if my content ain't for you, that's fine. I don't mind. Like I say, everybody's different. Everybody likes different things and has different niches and that's one of the other problems. Is people say, well, he's making $25,000. He's making $1 million a year. I'm going to go do that. I can do what he does. Well, you might be able to. Then you might not. Not everybody is built the same way. Just because one person does something, that don't mean that somebody else can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that some people do things that make things that they do look easy, and that might not be that easy. Or it might be easy for them. Yeah, like I said, if you enjoy what they're doing, then it's going to be easy and easier for them because they enjoy it. But if you pick a subject or pick something to do to primarily just make money, it's going to seem more like a job, and then you're going to get to resent it when you have problems. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with chasing money. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, we all have different reasons why we do different things. And just because I decided to go with something I like to do, don't mean that was the right option, but I felt that was right for me. I don't regret it. Another thing is, be open-minded and listen to what people say, but just because somebody gives you advice don't mean you have to take it. Some people might try to tell you, oh, you can't do that. There ain't no money in making YouTube videos. There ain't no money in driving truck. Driving truck is so hard and you don't want to get into that lifestyle. Well, they're not you. You know, we all grow up different. We all have different backgrounds. So, if there's something you want to do, don't let somebody tell you can't do it. Go for it. But listen to people's advice. Now, like I said, just because they give you advice, don't mean you have to listen and do it. But sometimes, you know, I'm hard-headed. I don't like when people give me advice and tell me I'm wrong. I'll sit there and argue with them. But then, you know, later on, I'll get to think about it and realize, you know, they might be right. And, you know, that's hard to swallow sometimes, but, you know, there's many different ways to get to do the same spot. So just because one person decides to go one way don't mean you have to follow their path. And just because they decide to go one way don't mean you have to follow that path. You know, go the way you want. And, you know, we all make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna make more mistakes. You know, I'm trying to start a YouTube, and they say, find a niche that you're good at, your knowledge about. Well, I know how to piss people off. I don't know if that's your niche or not. So, you know, growing up, I used to be the type that would be quiet and keep my mouth shut. Because I didn't want to offend nobody. But you know, as I'm getting older, I've got that problem where you probably don't want to ask me a question. Or be careful what you ask me, because I'll answer you. And I won't care what you think. I'm going to tell you what I believe. Again, don't mean I'm right. I believe I'm right in what I say. But we all have different knowledge. So some people have different reactions to different things. That's why we need to be open-minded when people give us advice. Yeah, they might be right. They might be trying to help us out. Are we going to be acceptive of the advice, or are we going to be hard-headed and stubborn and bullheaded and say, no, I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice. I know what I'm doing. I know everything about it. Well, you know, I don't know that that's necessarily true, but that's a problem that a lot of us have. And don't be ashamed to admit when you're wrong. There ain't no problem in being wrong. You know, like I say, we all make mistakes. We all get things wrong once in a while. So, alright, let me give you the one piece of advice that's gonna make y'all mad. Like I said, I know how to make people mad, so I'm gonna make y'all mad because this is advice that you already know. Yeah, you know it. But people don't want to do it. What is that advice? What is that secret? Keep trying. Don't give up. Keep trying. Do not quit. No matter how hard it gets, or how many mistakes you make, because the more mistakes you make, there's going to be more that you learn. You might not feel that way at the time, but when you look back, a month or two later after the mistakes, you might be probably going to be able to laugh about them. But do not quit. Keep trying. And if you don't quit, you will eventually succeed. So, again, if y'all like my video, please hit the like and subscribe. And if not, then, well, I like the fact that y'all stay this long and listening to me. Sorry to upset you about the little secret of just keep trying and don't give up. But that's what the rich people tell you if you ask them. Do not quit. Keep trying. You fall, get up and try again. Don't mean you have to get right up immediately and stumble into it. Sometimes you might need to take a break and pull down, because otherwise you're going to get up, be mad, go in, try to do it, and make it worse. So, alright, well that's going to be it for today's video. Have a good day.